everyone and welcome to my channel. Thanks so much for clicking on this video today to watch. How are you all? I hope you're all doing okay. So as you can tell by the title, I have a cash stuffing to share with you today. This is my week 1 of my November budget, and yeah, I'm just super excited to be cash stuffing. It feels like it's been forever for me since I cash stuff. I tried out a new thing for October. I am not doing that again. For you, I cash stuff every week, but for me, I pre-recorded all of those videos at the beginning of October. And yeah, to be honest with you, I really missed it and I liked it, but I didn't like it. So anyway, without me keep waffling on, I've changed things up again for this month, and let's just see how we get on. So let's just get on with cash stuffing, shall we? So you know what you need to go ahead and do. You need to go ahead and grab yourself your favourite drink, your snacks, put your feet up, relax, and let's have some fun cash stuffing today. So from my October budget, the one thing I have kept is putting all of my placeholders in my food shopping and my fuel, and that just kind of, I thought that was absolutely fine for me to do. So for me, November is a 5-week month. So I've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 there for fuel. And then I've got 51, 52 and 250 there for food shopping. And then in cash for me to cash stuff is 150 here. So we've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So there won't be any saving challenges being done today. I've kind of got a little bit of a plan potentially of money that I don't spend in that week to be rolled over into savings challenges. So it's kind of a little bit like I'm restuffing for the first week. Come to the end of the first week, I'll basically do a checkout and then I'll restuff for the following week. We're going to see how that goes though. So first up, I'm going into my essentials binder, and here we go. So food shopping is going to be getting the 250, and I'll just put them in here, and as each week goes by I will just take one out and do it like that. I say that's what I've done throughout of last month, and it works really well. In fuel at the moment, I have actually got 10, 30, 40. So this is a £10 buffer that I just have in there. So I've got 40, but it's kind of 30. Does that make sense? So I'm going to be adding in the 100. And to be honest with you, how I've kind of got into a bit of a routine with fuel, I've been able to basically put in about 50, 60 pounds to completely fill my car up, and then kind of the following week I don't need to put the 20 in. But as I say, I'd rather have it in there than not. And yeah, so I'm gonna do that. And what I do with this, I put them in back to front, and then as the weeks go by I will just turn one over and put it at the front to kind of mark that that's what I have in the bank. So that is that. Okay, now we're on to the cash side of things, so personal spends. And I've added in a child allowance, the child allowance envelope. And what I've been noticing is that the girls have been a little bit like, I want to get this, I want to get that, da 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 da. And I'm kind of having to sort of pull it from other pots to, this is what's happened in October, is that I'm having to pull it from other pots to sort of get them things. So I'm going to give them an allowance. They're going to get £10 each, but it's just going to go into here, because what I am going to do is do a spending challenge. Then I can then put this into stuff for me and for the girls. So whether that's for like school holidays, like school clubs, anything like that, even like down to topping up a little bit more of their birthdays if I want to. So we're going to do heads or tails. I like games and savings challenges that are kind of like short and sweet, let's say. So I've opted for this because it works out to be 7 weeks. So yeah, basically in 7 weeks time this will be complete, doing this twice a week. Okie dokie. So I get 20 and the girls get £10 each. So we may be doing a bit of swapping out, but let's see how we get on first of all, and we can go from there. Right, okie dokie. So I've got my heads and tails dice, my dice tower, and let's see what we get. So the first one is a heads, and the second one is a tails. So I will do the girls. Let's swap out that 10 for 2 5s. So I'll put the £10 in, and then I'll do the 5 from the girls. So I get £10 and the girls get 15. I'm being a bit mean. I'm not actually going to tell the girls about this money, because if they think they know they've got money, they are just buy things and want things willy-nilly. It's just more for me when they want things that I can just be like, okay, I've got, I know that I've got a little bit of spending money for them to have. So in their child allowance, they've got £15 for the week. So fantastic. Yeah, so there we go. That is spending done. Sorry, I've got my budget next to me. So because it is a new budget, I'm not too sure what I'm doing or what's happening. Okie dokie. I'm putting some money into Amazon today, and I'm doing £5. I'm just going to colour this in. There. This tracker is from the Little Budget Co. I feel a little bit rusty. Sorry if I seem a little bit rusty doing this. I feel really rusty. I feel very much like I don't know what the hell I'm doing or what's going on. Right, I'm going to just change them 5s out for a 10. I don't know if I really need to do that, but I'd rather do that than not. Christmas is getting 25. So I have been spending some of the Christmas money that I have already saved, and I'm still adding to it. I've still got £70 to go in this month, and then £70 from the child allowance for November, and then that will be done, and I would have got my, I think it's 750 that I was aiming for saving. So yeah, but that's fine. So Christmas 25 is done. Then we're going to go to the 250 binder. I can't remember if I said what I was going to be doing with this. So £150 of this is going to pay the rest of Harriet School residential trip, and then the other 100, I had to buy the girls their winter coats, and I just didn't have enough money for it in the pot, so I put it on a credit card, and I'm going to use the other 100 to pay that off. So I will have this done by week 3. Yeah, by week 3, because I'm putting £20 in this week, £20 in next week, and £20 in week 3, and this will be done. So then I will then go ahead and pay off the rest of Harriet School residential trip, and then £100 off of the for the coats on the credit card. But that's all I have on there. I didn't really want to do it, but when you got to do what you got to do, haven't you? Especially when it comes to the children. So anyway, that is that. And that is the essentials binder all done. So let's move on to time to roll. Okay, we are in time to roll, so I'm not too sure what I've got here. So I've got 10, 20, 30, 5, 45, 55 and 60. I was meant to put £10 into miscellaneous, but I took that out. So we're just going to put it in time to roll. Why not? I love doing time to roll, and it's... Oh, just 1 sec. I've just got to let Peggy in. Sorry about that. She was squeaking at the door. Now she's sitting next to me. Yeah, so as I said, I was meant to put £10 into miscellaneous, but I haven't got the envelope, so I must have changed it out at some point and not made a note of it. Sorry, 1 second. Peggy, get down. Right, okay, so time to roll, and I need this dice. I'm going to flip to here, and just a little bit of a reminder, I've got beauty, I've got skincare, I've got clothing, I've got school holidays, I've got debt, I've got school, other, house, eating out, and pick a mix, which is basically going towards both of the debt, and this one is going towards my emergency fund, because I basically borrowed money from there to pay for things. So that's for there as well. So shall we crack on, and let's see how we get on today with time to roll. Number 4. Oh, that's debt. I haven't got too many left on here. That's a 5 into there. That's a 6. Now, I was saving for a bit for New Year so that I could have some money at the beginning of the year to stuff. But to be honest with you, I've kind of scrapped that because I would rather, that's 7, 8, 9, yeah. I would rather sort of I'd rather put it into time to roll, if I'm being honest. Would rather have the option of where I'm going to put it, and I might split it because it's like £50. So let's have a number 5. Sorry, I mean all over the place. Beauty. Peggy, lay down, darling. Number 6 again. I'm going to change them out for a 10. 9 again. I'm going to change that out for a 10. Let's give this a little... Oh, just thrown it across the table. Beauty. Take that 5 out and put in a 10. Right, okay, we're only on 5s now. That is a 7. House. And beauty. Beauty's getting a lot of love today. 2, which is clothing. 9. Oh, and that was the last one. So let me just clear this, and we shall then go through the binder and put this money away. Okie dokie. So first up was beauty, and that got a lot of love today, which was nice, and it got £15. So each one of these is £2.50. So I can cross off 6 of these. So that's 5, 10, 15. So in beauty, I've got 20, 30, 5 and 40. So another 20 to go, and that would be complete. Once I have completed this, I will change this out for another envelope. Skincare didn't get anything. Clothing did, but I think these, Am I going to class these as 10 or class these as 5? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Does say each one is 10. I may have a think about that. I'm going to have a little think about that. I'm not too sure whether to class them as 5 or do them as 10. Okay, debt has just got 1 5, so I'll just cross off this one here. I did put some money back into my emergency fund. That's what these placeholders are for, because I did put money back in, but this is just more to represent the, obviously, so it adds up with the tracker. But yeah, so that is that. That's the wrong way. Okay, school got 5. I'm using the budget with Moo, don't eat the apples, so we'll just do that. Other got 10, so let's cross off. So 4, 8, 9 and 10. This was a little freebie from Lily Ray Designs. So in other, I've got 10, 25 with another 25 to go. And yeah, so yeah, as I said, the other will be, I'll sort of look through my sinking funds and see what kind of needs topping up. I may split it, I may just put it all into one sinking fund, but it just kind of gives you that bit of freedom to do so. House has got 5, so let's cross off the acorn there. Perfect. Eating Out didn't get anything, and Pig and Mix got 15. So let me get my pins so we can do a bit of colouring. Right, well, I'm going to do the last piggy for a 10, so that's handy. And then I think I'm going to do the wiggly worm here, the gummy worm there. So I've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 pounds left to do that one. And yeah, that was I bought Greece tickets for me and the girls. So so there we go. So that is all the money gone and cash stuffed. I really did enjoy that. Sorry if I seemed a little bit nervous. I don't know why I'm nervous doing cash stuffing, because I'll film every week anyway, like for planning. Just felt a little bit rusty, let's say. Felt a little bit rusty, but yeah, really pleased to have cash stuff and be back into a bit more of a routine with cash stuffing now. It's good to try out new things, it really is, but when, yeah, I just really did miss it, guys, I'm not gonna lie. But anyway, I'm gonna leave me waffling there for today. So thank you ever so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, if you give it a big thumbs up, so it means the absolute world to me when you do. If you got through to the end of the video, if you could just leave a comment just saying hi, I really appreciate it as well. I love getting comments, I love reading them, I love replying to you all. So yes, so thank you ever so much for watching. I hope you're having a great day and a great week as always, and I shall see you all soon. Bye bye.